election result here. Thank you. In your literature, your election literature, you was on about outrageous behaviour of councillors. May I remind you, last time you came here, you swore at us and shouted, and you said that this council supports the politics of hate. Now, Paula, that's not fair. And if you wish to draw a line under that incident, I suggest that you use your speech to apologise to members of this council. Personally, I don't care if you apologise to me, but I think you owe it to the chairman of the Refugee Association of Malden, who is called a supporter of politics of hate. So, Paula, I'm happy for you to speak, and thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say I didn't say anything at all within the council meeting, so I would like that on record, please. And I think that'd be agreed by everyone. It was a private conversation outside the meeting. Okay, so, and you weren't there when I started the conversation, so please don't interject. So the other thing
sorry, Chairman, I can't sit here, Chairman. No, I'm not going to tell fibs, we've heard it before. It was not a private meeting. There was so much noise.
It was in public.
It was in front of our hirers, to the point that the clerk had to come out and was obliged to try and get them out. Get out of here, because there were people who were getting very, very upset in here and couldn't go out of the door. Now, I was in another room.
Right, I'm going to
and
say,
we had to
I'm
come
going
out.
to say that
We had to come out.
I'd like it on the record that my view, I came here tonight to actually try to serve my role as an elected district councillor. And I would like it on the record that I feel that unfortunately there appear to be some people in this room who struggle with democracy. I'm sorry, that was there's no question that that was won fairly. I didn't name anyone in any of my literature, unlike other people. And I have to say that my views were specific and spoken. They weren't put on social media. They were spoken calmly to the people concerned. I did not remove my hands from my pockets, I have to say, during the whole time, because I have seen how things can be misinterpreted. And I stayed calm. Other people showed some histrionics, including Councillor Lewis, who ran backwards and forwards and had to be restrained by Chrissy Morris. And actually, Chrissy, I know you want to put this up so that you can intimidate me, because this is again anti-democratic.
I have no intention of intimidating you at all.
I am terrified of you doing that, but I have learned that to be brave, you have to be scared. Okay, and I'm scared.
You're a politician now. You need to be thick-skinned.
I am going to stand up for the residents of Cambridge, and I am not prepared to engage in this ridiculous playground behaviour. Okay, I have come here to represent the people of Cambridge, and if I sit here scared, and if I'm videoed and mocked on Facebook, which I will be, I can't do anything about that. But I can do the job that I was elected for.
As a politician, you're supposed to be thick-skinned. You can be held to account. Fluker's going to love her.
Paula, would you like to make a report? Would you like to apologise and draw a line on this sad affair or not? So this council's, you said, look, every councillor in the eye, you said that these people support politics of hate. I totally refute that.
You did.
You said this council supports the politics of hate.
I'm not getting into that discussion.
It's exactly what you said, Paul.
I did get into the discussion in a council meeting, and I'm not going to continue it in a council meeting.
I didn't say it was in a council meeting. It was in the corridor room here. There was a lot of histrionics. She was shouting to the point that those of us who were in another room had to come out of that room and try and calm the situation down for the benefit of our hirers.
Okay. We're going to move on. I don't think asking any questions because he's been making. Councillor Beale.
No, can I have to say what I wanted to say, please? Is that possible? I was going to congratulate the parish council. I've got a list of what I was going to say here. I was going to congratulate the parish council on keeping the precept where it is. I was also going to congratulate you for all the groups that you spoke of, that you put on in your report, which was a simple thing that I was hoping to say to introduce myself. And I was also going to say that an issue that I noticed, which I will take up with the appropriate people at the district council when I know, so I haven't even got my councillor email address today. I only became a councillor today, and I've got my induction tomorrow. But while canvassing, I discovered that the residents at Woodfield Cottages, some of them are very concerned that they have to. I know that they don't have to, I've got to find out more about that, but they're worried that they have to do the work that has been, money's been allocated to do, heritage money, to put them back to how they once were. So some of the elderly residents there probably completely misunderstanding it, but obviously I think it would be helpful to some of them to have somebody to explain it to them, perhaps the heritage officer from all the district councils, so just to let you know that those residents have expressed that concern and I will follow it up. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions?
Yes, please. I've got a question. We work very hard on this parish council. You've seen some of the things that we've managed to achieve, even though we've been reduced in numbers.
Hear, hear.
I don't expect to have to come out and support our hirers who provide us with an income, and this is their community hall. I don't expect to have to come out to ask somebody to stop yelling. The clerk had to close the door on this meeting. We were in a different room altogether and we had to come out and intervene. Now, that wasn't in a meeting, and I'm not sure that anybody said it was in a meeting, only you. It wasn't in a meeting, it was in the corridor out there. My question is, if you're going to have any kind of a reasonable relationship with this parish, will you please show it more respect than you did when you were a resident?
Hear, hear.
Councillor Chrissy Morris.
I'd just like to say to District Councillor Spenceley that I was the person that was at that incident from start to finish, and she did in fact state that this was a council of hate.
And excuse me, Mr. Morris, everybody knows that you tell the truth, which is why you're no longer a councillor.
That's not why I'm no longer a councillor, and you'll be seeing me in a year. But thank you for your rude interruption. Councillor Spenceley is the person that stated this was a council of hate, which is an insult to every single councillor in it, because this council is the best council I have ever seen and has done some fantastic work, which you seem to be unaware of. Thank you.
Councillor
Chairman, I don't want to get involved in this, but I do sit here and I find this rather unseemly for...
You should have been here at the event, Mark.
I find this unseemly for a body that is here to represent the residents of Heybridge. I think I regret to say, deserve better. I would like to see a line to be drawn under all of the previous issues that this parish council
Apology then.
had, and to move on for the benefit of your residents.
Apology then.
And I think, Chairman, that we are wasting precious time and precious effort. Your parish councillors work extremely hard. Your district councillors work extremely hard.
Some of them are on a 0% attendance.
Work 7 days a week.
And they're Tory.
Chairman, I just think that for the benefit of the residents, that this council should be allowed to get back on track and have a proper relationship with its elected representatives.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mark.
Sat between two Conservatives, Paula.